Hey everybody, this is Perch. I did a video talking about Kickstarter, investigating blockchain, and I had a sarcastic take. I had a more factual take. This is going to be the more irritated take, and this really isn't about blockchain. It's really not about Kickstarter. It's about hypocrisy, and you'll see it in a moment. Now, to explain exactly what's currently happening, Kickstarter is investigating utilizing blockchain in their stack being their technology services. This has gotten kind of mixed up with Kickstarter saying they're going to be involved in crypto. What that really means, and there could be other methods we don't know that aren't public, but they're going to start accepting Bitcoin as one of the payment options. As a news flash for you, every major service is going to start accepting Bitcoin within 1 to 2 years. That is going to happen in the future. Why? Because it's payment that people have migrated to, and companies want their money. So they're going to certainly offer Bitcoin as an option for you to give them your money. That's inevitable at this point. But this entire thing stirred a lot of angry reactions online. Creators very upset, editors very upset, people talking about how this was the end of the world, spazzing out. It was pretty aggressive. So I put up this chart on the screen to basically point out this is blockchain adoption in current institutions. Now, this is actually slightly old, and when I say slightly old, I mean by a couple months. Things are moving very, very fast. But basically, there's stages of research, pilot, in development, and in production for several companies, and you'll recognize them on that list. The reality is, I don't care who you are currently using blockchain technology if you are consuming any kind of technology. Frankly, if you're listening to this, you are using blockchain technology because you're probably listening to this on YouTube. And Alphabet, which is Google's company, has blockchain technologies in development and some in production. If you're listening to this on a Samsung phone, you're using blockchain. On a Microsoft device, blockchain. If you're using it on an Apple device, they're researching, but they're still using cloud services and they're still using parts of the pipe that are owned by Amazon or Microsoft or Google. All of those companies are using blockchain. The reality is, right now, you are using blockchain. If you went to Twitter to post some tweets about how angry you are about this, you're using blockchain. Are you watching that Hawkeye series on Disney Plus? You're using blockchain. Magnificent Mrs. Maisel, stuff on Netflix? That's right. You are using blockchain. The companies that you're consuming are using blockchain. Did you get Starbucks? You're using blockchain. Do you have a credit card? Blockchain. Have you been vaccinated? Well, good news. AstraZeneca appears, at least on this list, they are not currently in research stages for using blockchain. Every other vaccine manufacturer is. All of them. Hey, did you contribute to the Democrat Party? Congratulations. Their payment systems are using blockchain. Oh, maybe you contributed to the Republican Party. You're using blockchain. Congratulations, you're using a company that has this actively in production and out in the market. You absolutely have. The issue I have with the people who are getting really angry at Kickstarter is that it's not, hey, I wish there was a different technology option, and I hate to break it to you, that horse is out of the barn. Right now, if you want to do a SaaS, it means a software as a service, cloud-based technology, you're going to use blockchain. You don't have a choice. All routes lead you to either use it directly or utilize a company that has used it. I would invite you, try doing an online service that does not utilize Microsoft, Apple, Google, or Amazon. Try it. You will find it is next to impossible. And you might go, well, I could still probably find a way because, I can utilize Cisco services. Sorry, that's not going to work either. Verizon, AT&T, yep, all on blockchain. You're using blockchain, period. Now, when I look at some of these people who were really angry about this, you see a long list of very kind of pissy, very irritated responses. And what makes it most frustrating here is that they're not offering any kind of solution. They're just shaming people for putting stuff up on Kickstarter. Heather Ontos, remember when Kickstarter was about supporting creators and not speeding up climate change? I mean, okay, that's a nice stand. By the way, Heather, you're going to need to quit because your company, of which has ownership from Zedge Nordic, they are both investing and utilizing blockchain and crypto technologies. The paycheck you got, Heather, came from blockchain. Sorry, even the payment system that is used is utilizing a blockchain backend. You are destroying the environment. You are. But it goes for Michael Conrad, okay? Current creator, right? Working on Wonder Woman, Batgirls. He says, I've never run a Kickstarter, mainly because I don't trust my ability to drum up attention. But I mourn for that this, quite likely, will no longer be an option for me. Sadly, until I hear better news, I will no longer contribute to such things, nor will I feel comfortable backing. Well, Michael Conrad, are you comfortable getting a check from DC? Because the company that's paying your check is investing in blockchain. Hey, when they put up digital versions of your comics on Comixology and other places, to distribute, they're using blockchain. Guess what, pal? You are supporting blockchain. Your content is utilizing those services. So all you're telling me here in this statement is that you are not going to support other people on platforms that use blockchain, but you're fully willing to do it yourself because you are. Sorry if this is coming down hard on you. I'm sorry if you feel attacked. I don't mean to attack you, but right now you're hurting other creators while doing the exact same thing for yourself. Look it up. Your company's on that chart. By the way, you're worse. Kickstarter is investigating this technology. They will roll it out in the future. Your company has it in production and has had it for some time. You have been using it much longer than any of these Kickstarter people you're pledging to no longer support. This is the stuff that I find very offensive because the reality is I am impressed with you if you are taking a stand and you're living with the consequences of that stand. I have a friend who's a vegan. Unlike other people I've met who say they're vegan but still enjoy a steak every once in a while, this guy is all in. He won't wear leather. He checks the clothes he wears. He checks the dyes. He drives himself crazy, making sure that he is living up to his ideals. I don't share those ideals. I enjoy meat. I have leather. I don't do those things. That's my choice. He will every now and then scold me a little bit for my choice. Say that, he'll basically claim that he's living a better life than I am, a more ethical life than I am. I don't agree with this point, but I will give him this. He is living what he's saying. Even though I don't agree, I can respect his stand. It is noble to take a stand and live by it. What is not noble is to take a stand and make others live by your stand while continuing to enjoy the benefits of the thing that you're against, which is the case with the people I've mentioned. They are happily cashing a check, consuming media, enjoying content, and frankly, shipping content, shipping comics under a system that utilizes blockchain. But they are against you doing it. They're not going to fund you. You can't have any of their money, but they're going to continue to take money from it. Now, chances are they're not even aware. That's how a lot of these things on Twitter work. They make these stands, they make these comments. They have no idea what it is that they're actually saying because they haven't bothered to look into the actual technologies. They've just seen some tweets and memes that look like rainforests getting destroyed and say, wow, that seems bad. Cryptocurrency, bad. Ooh, people who keep supporting cryptocurrency, Elon Musk, oh, he's not good. He seems like he's on the opposite end of me politically. He must be bad. Oh, he's rich. Rich people equal bad. I'm not for that. Except you are. Sorry. There's no way around it. If you truly feel this way, if, for example, you're going to say, I will no longer support anyone who has a Kickstarter project because of this, great. Thank you. You've taken money out of a independent creator's pocket. You are telling somebody that, you're not going to help them. But every dollar you make is coming from this system. You are still taking advantage of blockchain. You are still hurting the environment. Put your money where your mouth is. My vegan friend, he doesn't look very healthy. I think he needs more protein. I think he needs the meats. I would even recommend. Well, I was going to say I'd recommend him eat at Arby's, but that's a step too far even for me. But no, I'm joking. But he's living by his ideals, and I don't think he's particularly happy for it. I mean, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I just see him struggling to live through his ideals, but he is living up to his word. So when are the rest of you going to do that? Nice tweets are fine. By the way, Twitter is utilizing blockchain technology. Just a little bit right now. But on their roadmap is before the end of next year, they're going to convert much of their infrastructure in the back end to blockchain. Congratulations. You're even using blockchain when you're complaining about other people using blockchain while you are making money from your comic books using blockchain. Have fun, guys. Bunch of fucking hypocrites.